see a closer game than what we saw today. The 49ers' new stadium in Santa Clara is now just about 80% complete. And the other day, I got a chance to tour the stadium, and it has some very interesting features.
The first thing you notice when you see the stadium is how big it is and how open it is. And there are workers everywhere. A crew of 900 people racing against the clock to get it done. Project engineer Jack Hill gave us our tour, and it came right after he just finished taking 49er coaches on a similar tour.
We had 12 of the coaches, the assistant coaches. They hadn't seen it for over a year, almost a year, and they were just blown away.
During the tour, we walked underneath the stadium to the 49ers locker room, and it is huge. When it's done, it will include a dry sauna, a hydrotherapy pool, and hot and cold plunges. It'll even have a barber's chair. And then on game day, once the players are dressed, they'll walk down this hallway, and what's cool is that they'll be walking right past hundreds of fans at this hospitality area on the right. Then right after that, they turn the corner, and there's the field. At the moment, it's just a dirt field. The grass is still growing at West Coast Turf in Livingston in the Central Valley. This is video that they sent us showing the exact field where the grass will come from. It's a special type of Bermuda grass, and at some point next month, the plan is to cut the field into strips, roll up the grass, and truck it to Santa Clara. So right now, I'm down on what will be the field of the new 49ers stadium. This would be the end zone right here, but I want to show you just how close the stands are, just how intimate the field here is at this new stadium. Look at this. There are the seats right there. Now, here are some other things that fans will like. The average concourse at Levi's Stadium will be 63 feet wide. At Candlestick, they're only 19 feet wide. There will also be 30 escalators at Levi's Stadium, compared to only 6 at Candlestick, and 370 concession stands compared to 239 at Candlestick. Levi's Stadium also has 2 huge high-def scoreboards. They're 48 feet tall and 200 feet wide. To put that in perspective, they're 10 times bigger than the scoreboard at Candlestick. You'll also notice the unusual configuration of the stadium. 3/4 of the stadium is pretty much all seats, but on the fourth side, it's mostly a tower of just suites. So right now, I'm in the Levi's suite. This is actually a double suite. You can see how big it is. They still have a little bit of work to do before it's complete. But look at this. They are right on the 50-yard line. So when you come out here, you have a great view of the game. A nearby suite is a little further along, and you can really get an idea of just how nice it's going to be. All of the wood is bamboo, including on the refrigerator, and there are also little features like tile above the sink.
1 to 9, please.
One of the things I found most interesting was when we got in an elevator and went all the way up to the roof. So right now I'm standing on top of the new 49ers stadium. This is going to be a green area with a garden, and then about 500 to 1,000 people will actually be able to come up here, and they can walk over here. There'll be glass here, and they've just got a beautiful view of the stadium. Back below ground, this is one of the massive kitchens at the stadium. Crews will partially prep the food here before taking it to the actual serving stations for final preparation. And this is one of many giant freezers just for beer. A lot of beer. In fact, there are 4 of these freezers on this level alone.
We want the beer to be cold and to have a fresh beer.
Gotta have that fresh beer.
Obviously, you gotta be cold, too. So not only beautiful, but it seems like the new stadium's gonna have a lot of high-tech gadgets as well.
It is going to be incredibly high-tech. They haven't actually announced it as yet, but some of the things you may be able to do, use your phone for your ticket, use your phone to order food from your seat, even use your phone to watch replays. Let's just say it's going to be a completely different experience compared to Candlestick. For fans, it's also going to be a much more expensive experience when you factor in the ticket prices.
I can't wait till